Welcome to Caribbean Global Network News and Sports. I'm Scott Wilson. In today's headlines, 11-year-old abducted and raped. And in sports, Reggae Boyz play El Salvador. A report that an 11-year-old schoolgirl had been given the choice of either being knocked out or killed after she was abducted and raped in Manchester, allegedly by a 15-year-old boy on Wednesday this week, shocked participants at a child protection symposium yesterday. The girl, who has since been hospitalized, was reportedly abducted while on her way home from school in the community of Knockpatrick. She was eventually rescued after someone found her school bag, took it to her school to teachers who went looking for her in the area where the bag had been found. Child Protection and Family Services Agency CEO Rosalie Gage-Gray said in her address at the second staging of the Diaspora Day of Service Protect the Children Symposium that the child was told to choose whether she wanted to be knocked out or killed. She chose to be knocked out. Tavares-Finson demands PNP apologize for 1976 state of emergency. President of the Senate, Tom Tavares-Finson, has started a fire with his comment on Wednesday when he made the demand that the People's National Party apologize for the 1976 state of emergency. He made it clear that they should say sorry to Jamaicans and members of the then opposition Jamaica Labour Party who were detained at Red Fence at Up Park Camp during the year-long state of emergency that was imposed by the late former Prime Minister Michael Manley in June 1976. Tavares-Finson, who was a close friend of Seaga, demanded that the PNP apologize to House Speaker Pernell Charles and Olivia Grange, the Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, who were both detained during the state of emergency. McKenzie says make Seaga a national hero. Local government minister Desmond McKenzie has called for the late former Prime Minister of Jamaica, Edward Seaga, to be made a national hero. According to McKenzie, Seaga's list of accomplishments in over 4 decades of service to his adopted homeland is enough for him to be enshrined as Jamaica's 8th national hero. McKenzie made the suggestion on Wednesday as current and former members of the Jamaican legislature used a joint sitting to salute Seaga, Jamaica's 5th Prime Minister, as a patriot, visionary, social engineer, nation builder, statesman, and cultural icon. In making his case, McKenzie said his mentor deserved more than a 3-hour tribute in the House of Representatives or to have, quote, a couple of buildings and streets named in his honor, end quote. He said the people of West Kingston believe that Edward Seaga fits the bill based on his performance in the country to be considered Jamaica's 8th national hero. And in sports, Reggae Boyz play El Salvador. Kemar Taxi Lawrence says that the Reggae Boyz will be gunning for a professional performance against El Salvador as they look to consolidate their perch atop the group. Jamaica and El Salvador jointly lead Group C of the 2019 Concacaf Gold Cup with maximum 3 points from the opening games in National Stadium on Monday. Honduras and Curacao are currently pointless. The group leaders meet inside BBVA Stadium at 6 p.m. ahead of the feature clash between Honduras and Curacao 2.5 hours later. Victory for either of the group leaders would push them to the brink of the quarterfinals knockout round in Philadelphia on June 30. Former national rugby player dies. Former national rugby player Leon George Augustus Thompson, who represented the national rugby team Reggae Warriors between 2015 and 2018, has died. The son of Portmore Mayor Leon Thomas, the 28-year-old player, died on June 4. Reports are that the younger Thomas fell ill and complained of a pain in his side. A biopsy revealed a tumor in his kidney. Quote, we started treatment, chemotherapy, but his blood count got low and he left us, end quote, his father told the press. At the time of his death, he was a Christian-minded businessman and a sales manager at Quartz Jamaica Limited. That's it for your CGN News and Sports. I'm Scott Wilson. Pleasant viewing.